Okay, since we have touched a little bit about enterprise structure with definition and assignments, now we'll go with something more concrete, more transactional, and that will be chart of accounts. Chart of accounts is the backbone of your company. And general ledger accounting, master data, GL accounts, preparations, because we have to prepare GL accounts. So we will first make a chart of accounts. We will name it, then assign it to company codes, then define account group. Account group is just a collection of accounts and account segments. And then we'll define a retained earnings account. Straightforward.
चला ले, मैं बंद कर देता हूँ.
Okay. New entries. BT63. Blink Industries. Chart of accounts. AD. Maintenance language will be English. Length of GL account number will be 5. Group chart of accounts will make it later. Save. Okay, Blink Industries are hum okay. Okay, this is done. Next step. Assign company code to chart of accounts. Okay, position and company code is BT63. BT63 is our chart of accounts. Length of accounts, length is basically numbers. I'll tell you that in the next step. Save. Okay, define account group. Okay, now this is the length. Maximum is 10. Minimum can be anything from 3 to 4 to till 10. But usually it is kept till 5 to 6 length of account numbers. This is how many length? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Position AA42. This is our template company AA42. We will just choose it to save our time because we have already handmade these accounts manually. Page down. AA42 copy as. Okay, BT63 copy, Control Y. BT63 enter. Okay, BT63 enter. So we have zero balance accounts. We'll discuss what is zero balance adjustment accounts. This is for month end activity, for year end activity. For we have assets number ranges 10,000 to 10,100. Okay. And we have liquid funds account. This is for capital and equity. Sorry, bank, cash and bank, cash and bank, and we'll save it. And so we have for material for HCM, for income recon account, secondary GL, special GL, tax, withholding tax, and everything. You can copy your chart of accounts to save time. I've already copied this, but you can your client will actually make the chart of accounts and supply it to you in this format. Okay. Data is saved. Okay. Next is define retained earnings account. Chart of accounts is BT63 X 20,000, and 20,000 actually falls in equity account. It says it is not made, so just press enter to bypass it. Save, save. Okay. Then we can define screen layout for each transaction. Now, screen layout for create, when we are creating GL accounts, I'll show you how we create GL accounts. Okay. And account control. We have fields like these. I'll show you how we can. FS00. Okay. Now, this is your GL account master data creation transaction code FS00, if you can see the transaction code. So if I pick up 20,000 equity account, which is retained earnings account for AA42 Venus Group. Venus Group is a company code. Okay. So we have fields, GL account, type account, group, retained earnings account, and we have control data. This is the tab. Okay, now these are the fields: exchange rate, difference, valuation growth, tax category, recon account. So if you go back, currency, tax category, recon account, these are accounts. If I want, I can only hide them or make them required entry or make them optional, or I'll just put them as display. So any account balances in local currency, account balances in local currency. Okay. So this is in what create mode. In display mode, it will all be display. Okay. It will all be in display mode. In create mode, you have the option to change the nature of these fields. Okay. So this is how you can actually play around account management, document entry. You can actually check this on your own. Okay. Field groups. Let's not talk about this right now. Okay. Next very important is ledgers. Ledger defines settings for ledger and currency types. So what is ledger? Okay. Okay. So what we have done first, chart of accounts. Length is 5 digits. Then we assigned it. And then we created retained earnings account, which is through uh, finance accounting node, okay, in SPRO. Okay, in finance accounting, GL and preparation. Okay, under this, we have this one. Okay, and then we also saw um, field management. Okay, Now comes ledgers. Now, what are ledgers? In SAP, there is one universal ledger, okay, universal ledger, which is called 0L, or in other words, leading ledger. There can only be one leading ledger across the whole of, yes, SPRO is backend configuration. Leading ledger is one, only one, and it cannot be replaced. It is given by standard SAP. Other than that, we can have standard ledger and extension ledger. Now, standard, why do we need standard and extension? For example, 0L, which is leading ledger, can be in USD. Standard, for example, it is needed by jurisdiction to be reported in euro. So you can change the currency. Or if um, it can be for another currency or for accountancy, standard, or um, if you want additional transactions, for example, for consolidation, that can be done as well. Okay, standard ledger can have its own interpretation, while extension is just an expansion of a standard ledger. It takes entries from standard ledger, and extension has both the option of allowing entries and disallowing entries. Means it can only be a mirror copy of uh, standard ledger. Okay, so extension can also be used for either currency, accounting standard, and whatever. Okay, extension ledger. This is basically um, a function provided. Okay, other than that, in ledger settings, we have currencies, currency types. Okay, what are currency types? 10, 20, 30. Now, 10 is not 10, but it's 1 and 0. So 1 is company code currency, 0 is legal valuation. 2 is uh, controlling currency, controlling area currency, and 0 is legal valuation. 3 is group currency, and 0 is legal valuation. While 11 is, 1 is company code currency, and 1 is group valuation. Okay. And 1, 2 is 1, 2 is company code currency, and 2 is profit center valuation. Okay. So that's how. So we can have like 21, 22, 31, 32, like that. Okay. So we have, and we can have other interpretations of currencies like Y1, Y1, Z1, P1, whatever. We can make our own custom currency interpretation, okay, for company code or for global use. Okay, that we'll see. So leading ledger, company code settings, double click. And we have BT63. BT63 Blink Industries, double click. And January, December is our fiscal year variant. Posting period variant is also given. Parallel accounting using GL. Yes. Parallel accounting is again for different currencies and accounting principles. GAAP will be our accounting principle. Functional currency will be 10, which is company code currency, and legal valuation. Okay. So currency type, local currency, legal valuation is dirham. Source company is document currency, which is coming from transaction. Okay. Right now, global currency is not there. We'll set that up very soon. Save. Okay. Next is currency types. Currency types. Okay. 00 is document currency. 01 is document currency in group valuation. 02 is document currency in profit center valuation. So we have three types of valuation: legal, group, and profit center. Okay. So 10 is company code currency, legal valuation. 11 is company code currency, group valuation. And this is what we have actually defined. We have hard currency, index-based currency, global currency. Okay. Now currency conversion for company codes. Okay, we'll make our own, and company code is BT63. Okay. And source currency type will be 00. Exchange rate type will be standard, translation at average rate. Date will be posting date, real-time conversion, and currency will be euro, and currency will be okay. 31. Yeah, 31 euro. Source currency is euro. 00 document currency. Okay. Group currency, group valuation. So group currency is USD. It's not picking up euro. I wanted euro. Anyways, save it. Okay. Let's go to ledger again. 0L company code setting. Okay, global currency is yet to be determined. So let's go and do that. SPRO. We have done from this perspective. And enterprise structure. Definition. Controlling. Maintain controlling area. Maintain controlling area. Okay, controlling area, new entries, and controlling area is equal to company code BT63. Blink Industries, it takes up everything. So currency setting will be different. It will be 30 and euro. Financial statement version, INT, international. Okay, we'll talk about financial statement version later on. Cross company code version, cross company code cost accounting. Why is that? I'll tell you later. Okay, it does not match it. USD. Okay. Okay, now group currency is 30. Let's go to FinSC underscore ledger. We are in leading ledger settings again, company code settings. VT63. VT63. Not set. Okay, it's not set. Let's go to OKKP. BT63. Double click. Okay, we have exchange rate type M. Currency type is 30. And cost center standard hierarchy will be BT63. And I will click this. It will ask whether to make this standard hierarchy BT63 or not. I will say yes, or make it automatically. And new entries 2024. Activity type component cost center is active. Order management is active. Project sales manager cost object. Now these are objects that will be available for entries in controlling area, for costing, for product costing, for product profit center accounting. Okay. Okay. Now let's check assignment of company codes. Double click and new entries BT63. So if you see, you can assign multiple company codes if chart of accounts and fiscal year variant is the same. Okay. Okay. So that's all for today. I believe it's a little bit complex for today. FinSC underscore ledger underscore ledger. So we've gone into controlling area settings, ledger and currency types settings. The codes that we've used is FinSC underscore ledger. And 0L company code BT63. Now you see Blink Industries has 30 global currency types coming from controlling area. Okay. So that's all for today. We have set the ledgers. Now we'll go for document splitting in the next one.